Hi and welcome back to my channel. I apologise it's taken me so long to do another video. I have been so busy with the puppies and with selling some of my furniture and things, so it's been very busy. So I wanted to show you, I wanted to start a very simple cardigan I saw on somebody's channel. I will put the link below in the description to anything I make that's from someone else. Now this is the Latte cake that I started, and I'm making a cardigan. So this is the back, so you can sort of, it looks really long here, it's not actually that long, see, it's just the way I'm holding the camera. But anyway, I didn't want it long, I didn't want it right down to my thighs, it's just below my hips, just to the top of my bottom, and it's not using up very much yarn at all. I always start my things now, I absolutely love my chainless foundation. And then this is the 2 rows at the same time, so that's treble for UK and double for US. Now it didn't use much at all, and so if you put this carrot cake right on top, you can see, that's how I sort of measure, it hasn't used very much at all. And as you can also see, I'm using it from the outside. I like that it stays in a nice little ball like this. I'm just using it from the outside. I sit it in a container and it comes out lovely, whereas when I used it from the inside on the shawl I made, it just ends up collapsing on itself and it's hard to store later. So that's the first one. And then I wanted to try a beautiful shell pattern that I found off another channel, and I'll put a link to that. And this is the persimmon blue colour, I think. The labels come off this one because I take it from the outside, and as you can see, I'm not quite up to the length I want. It's really pretty. It's quite hard to see with the latte cake, it's hard to see the shells. Look, you can see the shells here. It's quite hard to see, but it's such a simple pattern, and I made a mistake and bought 4 of these same colours instead of just 2. So I wanted to do, this is a test to see how much more yarn it uses when you do a pattern, because for example when you're doing a shell, you're going over and over into the same space. This is 5 trebles into the same chain space, and sometimes you can do 7, but usually it's 5. And so as you're doing it over and over one space, of course you're not moving along. So my little theory is that it takes up more yarn. So we want to see how much more yarn it takes up. I also made a little bit of a mistake. I'm hopeless at maths. And so as you can see, it's not quite as wide. So I know I'm having to lose weight for the summer. It's spring here in New Zealand. And it's going to have to stretch, or I'm going to have to use a bit of weight, lose a bit of weight, or it might be a present for somebody. But anyway, it'll fit once I take off all my winter woolies and my thermals. So that's what I've been up to, and yeah, I've got some other things to show you. And this is a bag I found. Isn't this gorgeous? This is a bag somebody had made. It was in a second-hand shop, never used. It was $4. It's got pockets here. It's got pockets on the inside, and I thought that's pretty cool for $4. So this is my project bag. So when I'm in the middle of doing a project, I can keep all the yarn and the project. Sorry, I'm holding everything with one hand. But this, all together. But this is what I bought. You saw this in another video. And I'm dying to get started, but I'm trying to finish at least my backs. I want to make a beautiful lacy shawl with it. Isn't it gorgeous? And then, I can't remember why I put these 2 in here, but they're in here for some reason. I was going to start something. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. So thank you very much for subscribing to me. Thank you to everyone who leaves a little comment. I get a lot of private messages. And yeah, so I'll try and keep up with my videos from now on. Okay, I'll catch up with you in a minute. I'm going to show you a tutorial on just how I do this, and I'll put a link as well for you. Okay, thank you. Bye.